City light, sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City light, I might specify. City light, swear it's just a city light, she live in such a city life. She just want a silly vibe. She said she just wanna have some fun tonight. She wanna have some fun out in the city tonight. Told that hoe you wanna sip some syrup like a Canadian. City light. How you make your money? I said, baby, I bet 5. City light. Shout out my boy City Life, ayy. I get done, back up with the hoe. Swear, life day to day, such a project. Said, living in the damn project. They wanna talk, but they obviously to me. Talk, but they don't walk the walk to me. Be cooking, I be whipping over the walk. See, walk. If you talk it, then walk it. How you talk it, then talk it. City life, ayy. I might sip some syrup like Canadian. Ayy, city life. Said, baby, how you make your money? I said, baby, I bet 5. Best in the city life, ayy. City life, I said, this bitch wanna have a city life. Go through to the city night. I said, every sip some syrup, you gon' feel Canadian. Ayy, I said, yeah, God bless America, I'm American. I said, pull up to the city tonight. I am the GOAT capper. Do not go against my picks, or you will get demolished. I'm the GOAT at this shit. You know this. You know I'm talking to. Ish, I'm talking to you. I'm the GOAT at this shit. Don't go against me. Ever again. We boys though. That's all right. Hey. City light, sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City light, I might specify. City light, swear it's just a city light. She live in such a city life. She just want a silly vibe. She said she
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. And just like that, I don't even need to keep this on screen because body shot by Levon drops Delva, pounces on him there right at the end, some wicked ground and pound, and it is all over. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. Quick start. Literally, they were on the panel, and I'm like quickly like mowing down some lunch, and then suddenly they're in the cage. I'm like, shit. Oh, how's everybody doing? Good to see you all. What's up, Emmett? What's up, Hoggy from home? Chris, good to see you. Is this MVP? It's gonna be. Let's go. What's up, Mr. Banks? Excited for this one. This one's going to be sick. Even with the cancellations, even with no Dovlet, it should be sick. Anyways, welcome everybody to the channel. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction. with all you amazing folks in the live chats. Don't forget to get your comments in the live chat. I am house and dog sitting. The Doge is sitting next to me for my buddy here. That's why I'm in a different setting. But lucky for me, he does a lot of podcasting and does a ton of live streams and content on my second channel, the Soda Pod. So I didn't have to set up much other than just like get all my assets and stuff loaded in here. So not the worst. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Check 1, 2. And yeah, just like that, Levon advances to 5-0 out of Serra-Longo. He's had 2 fights in the PFL now, 1 in LFA. He's had a fight in Cage Fury FC, FFC. And he's 27 years of age. Usman's last fight on his contract. Can you see him remaining at PFL or the UFC offer him a contract? I mean, the UFC will offer him something for sure, but like with these new, with this new chapter, fucking Tiki in there too. This new chapter, this like they could give him a good offer and he could become one of the faces, if not the face of the new promotion. I don't think the face, but one of the faces for sure. And I mean, like they were in Saladin's last 3 in negotiations before he signed with the UFC. So clearly they got some Skrilla to offer and opportunities. Hey, what's up, Uppercat? Hey, what's up, Emmett? Probably nothing until like super late / morning. Nothing till like I might do something past midnight. I think so too. Kutsuma Hocha have been doing well at the World Junior Summer Showcase. Let's go. Where is the showcase this year? I went to it last year. It was in Minnesota. Edmonton. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? Salut. We have a good, PFL, LFA. Is there Cage for UFC also tonight? There's a lot of good shit on tonight. But it's just been a busy weekend for me. Just not in my place. And some family in town. I'm still trying to figure out. Basically, once UFC starts, we ain't looking back. We're gonna be in this seat pretty much the whole day. But tonight and early tomorrow morning, I just got some bunch of shit to do. So and a bunch of shit to do for this channel too. Like I'm still working on the highlights. I've been clipping like a madman. I still have actual day job work to get done. So I just don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. I think I'm gonna still not sleep, but maybe stream a little bit less tonight. Is that the Ian Gary card? Like probably Islam, but Gary's fucking good, and I don't want to overlook how well-rounded he is. Oh, the showcase is in Windsor, but the actual World Junior is the Red Deer. Got you. I know, but if I don't even know my own schedule yet, how am I supposed to post something? I'm trying to blank on what promotion it is, but there's a great regional card in Michigan as well tonight. Work and stream? No. Why? Why would I do something like that? Why would I do something like that? And why would it, no. A, wouldn't be entertaining at all. B, that sounds horrendous, and I would not want to do that, so double negative. I think Dakota is going to pass a masterclass. Literally just sit here in front of the camera, click, and no. Absolutely not. I'm sure there's some real editing channels you guys can go watch. I think Dakota is going to put on a master class. What do you think her future is? Do you think she stays? Because that's the thing. Now it's like, this isn't just, okay, PFL rejuvenated. This is a whole new thing. It's a whole new thing. And by the way, this morning I was like, oh man, this ain't even like the last announcement. There wasn't even a fun little video. While Jake Paul, he did share a video. Dakota's gonna stay, you think? What's in my coffee? Nothing. I have a protein drink right now, but I have nothing in my coffee, just black coffee. All right, the next two girls are already about to make their walkouts. Let's go. All right, let's dive right into it. PFL with good pacing. We were talking about it this morning too. It's kind of, I think it's a smart overall branding switch because I think a lot of people, and Sis brought this up earlier, they might just associate PFL with the PFL of the past, which left a sour taste in a lot of our mouths. Let's be honest. Montana De La Rosa, 13-9-1 as a pro, 2-3 in her last 5 fights. This is YouTube in 2026. You know the answer to that question, brother. Nah, Sugar's the silent killer, dude. Sugar's the silent killer. I try to avoid sugar like the plague. Sometimes a little cream or whole milk if I'm feeling crazy, but nah, just black light combat. 13-9-1, like I said. What's up, Activate A? Yep, I follow Karate Combat. Not as much anymore because it's going under, and other than Alvi, I haven't really been like stoked on very many matchups. Honey, then? Yeah, I don't like honey and coffee. I like coffee. Like, I like the taste of coffee. Okay. Montana De La Rosa, 13-9-1, and again, Sugar's the silent killer. I like honey and tea, not in coffee. She won her last fight. She's 31 years of age. 1 KO, TKOs, 8 submissions, 4 decisions. She's only been knocked out once, submitted twice, and lost 6 times via decision. 6-5-1 in the UFC. 0-1 in the LFA. Did I see the LFA? In LFA. Beat Andrea Lee in the UFC in her last fight via split decision. It's funny, she was in the UFC since 2017, and that's right, she did grappling at Karate Combat against Jillian Robertson. When was her last fight? I was like, I haven't seen her fight in forever. Yeah, her last fight against Andrea Lee was back in 2024. So I thought it was 2025. 2024, damn. And then she was supposed to fight Luana Carolina in the UFC in 2025 in March. That fight fell through, and then she didn't fight at all this year, and now making her debut in the PFL. Only 31 years of age. So definitely could make some noise in the promotion. She's going up against an undefeated 26-year-old Tatiana Postnarnikova, who is, like I said, undefeated. 2 KO TKOs, 4 submissions, 1 decision, 1-0 PFL, and she fought in, I don't even know what this is, Nashe Dello fights. All right. Beat, oh shit, Elora Dana, who's 8-1, beat her 5-2 gal, then 8-4, now 8-6, whatever, the Russian chick. As an amateur, went 9-3, finished on a 3-fight win streak as an amateur, and just has not looked back. God, I don't think I've watched Tatiana fight at all, to be honest. She's the favorite in this one, so a lot of hype here. De La Rosa upset. I'll ride with you, Emmett. Let's do it. All right, what did I miss in chat? It is cool at Karate Combat is everywhere. Like, I don't know if they're on Twitter anymore or whatever, X, but I remember they were on like every platform when they came out, so it's so easy to watch them. And now they're on Fight Pass too. I think she still has 3 or 4 more fights on the last deal. Yeah, she still has fights left on the deal for sure. But I don't think it's too many more. I think she's already fought once or twice on the new deal. How you doing, Activate A? You don't really drink it. I'm addicted. And I love it. 9-fight card. Hopefully they go full Pancrase blood. I don't think they're going to. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Their main card is supposed to start at like 6 my time. Maybe. I'm most excited for Dakota's fight, and I think she stays. Yo, the LFA Brazil card is sick. What's up, MJ? I ain't a fortune teller, brother. All right, here we go. Round 1, guys. Here we go. Oh, feints by De La Rosa. How is De La Rosa ranked 10 if she is making her debut? Fucking rankings don't matter in any promotion. What I tell you guys. Left hand by Porsnikova. Wider stance. Oh, Porsnikova with a nice counter left. Hey, what's up, Zay? You next. Or you can just watch on ESPN, like everybody else. Left hand by De La Rosa. Colgan having Usman and Justin in his corner is crazy. Dude, there was a guy on One Friday Fights this morning who had Tawanchai, Pranjanchai, and Pakron in his corner. Both grapplers. De La Rosa haven't had a fight in 2 years. Can't believe she's only 31. She was an OG tough for her division. Yeah, she's been in the UFC since 2017. Right hand, the Porsnikova. Left hand by De La Rosa. Who did you pick? I mean, I think Usman wins, but rooting for Archie. Oh, nice left by De La Rosa. I think we've been like watching Archie Colgan fight and covering a lot of his fights on this channel since he was like 5-0 or something like that. So, rooting for him, but it's gonna be tough. This card stacked the Brazilian card is stacked a lot of good Brazilian talent. Absolutely. Nice step back left by De La Rosa. Porsnikova missing with the low kick. De La Rosa to the right. Porsnikova. Or Post-Arnikova, sorry. Post-Arnikova. Oh, missed with the spinning heel kick. Post-Arnikova. Missing with the low kick. Left hand by De La Rosa. Yeah, 100% can see a few on Contender. We're getting close, guys. What, 2 more weeks till Contender Series? 2nd week of August? I read Usman, but I do not know who I want to win. I think Usman winning is great, but it'd be cool to see Colgan win as well. Hey, Usman's won enough, dude. He says while Colgan's undefeated. Good or bad? Is that a good or bad thing? Oh, looking for the double leg. Porsnikova looking for the double leg, and De La Rosa almost reversed. De La Rosa doing better at the moment. She looks like she's landing more. I think so too. And defend the takedown. Dude, let's go, man. If I had the fucking Jamaican horns, I'd click them. Dude, that's fucking awesome. And Post-Arnikova able to hold the body lock and stays on top. I would say probably. I would say probably yes. I would say yes. $52 seconds. Post-Arnikova stays on the back, double hooks in. I don't want to like bring Archie down like a peg or two, but yes. 31 seconds. Well, I mean, after his last fight, pretty forgettable. Pretty forgettable. Oh, body triangle is tight. Oh, De La Rosa grabbing the left ankle, broke the body triangle. 15 seconds remaining. Fight in the hands is De La Rosa. 10 seconds left. Jeez. And that is it for round one. Can Paul Hughes finish in their 145 division? He was 145er before PFL would be a good idea for next year. I mean, if he can still make weight, she stole it there. I think so too. Dude, that's awesome. Gorilla energy drink. Gorilla. I wonder if Gorilla's still going to be a sponsor when they move to MVP. Fuck yeah, dude. That's more than I'm going to get on this stream because MMA Holes is covering this. Fuck yeah. What were you playing today? God, I'm not used to commercials in between. I'm watching actually on ESPN, not Unext today because my buddy has ESPN. And he's got a TV in his studio here. So I'm not used to the commercials. All right, round two. I've been living that good life. And clinching right away is De La Rosa. Oh, now looking to grab the neck. Under the shoulders now. I don't know why I want to keep putting an N after the T. Post Arnakova. Battling in the clinch. De La Rosa underhooks. Both underhooks. And she's looking for that trip. .420. Smoke him if you got him. No damage in this clinch, just underhooks and desperately looking for that trip. I live on the street, Emmett. I sold all my streaming gear and I'm just bouncing around people's podcast studios for fun. Still jockeying for position. Knee by De La Rosa. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. The fucking clinch. Oh. As corny and as like eye rolling as this might be, keeping it simple, dirty boxing in the clinch, using strength for control, and when striking, keep it on the inside. Still trying to rip Postarnikova off the cage, and she can't seem to do it. Lost the underhooks. Postarnikova controlling the shoulder and neck here. Not like she's attacking a guillotine or anything, but... Well, now she pulls guard and grabbing the neck. Took a little time. Wasn't like she was trying to submit her on the feet. She was waiting to get that grip so she could drop down, and pushing the knee back is De La Rosa, but her face is turning cherry red. De La Rosa landing some strikes here. Two minutes. Now trying to fight the wrist. Oh, loses it. Now just punching. It's like a little right hand punch. Little shot to the wrist. All right, letting goes. Postarnikova and De La Rosa trying to make her pay. Left elbow. 133. Looking for the armbar. Hoppies. Back in side control now. De La Rosa. She had an arm tangled up for a moment. Right elbow. Luckily, he has his own podcast, like, studio and shit, so I didn't have to bring much. Oh, now De La Rosa! Oh my god, this would be poetic. Now De La Rosa going guillotine. Now De La Rosa going for guillotine. She was in the top position on the ground. Final minute. It looks like Postarnikova has a grip on the wrist. Oh, De La Rosa. 45 seconds. Her arms are going to be tired. De La Rosa setting up her own submission. Arm in the gilly. How's your day going, buddy? Oh, now she's going for the twister. No fucking way. She's going for the twister, but I think she's ran out of gas. 20 seconds. I don't think she got the angle. And the commentator's like, oh, I think she's going to get in top position. I think she's fucking tired, bro. They're both huffing and puffing. And that will do it for round 2. Yeah. 1-1. Each coming back at the end to steal the round. Not quite as much in the second, but I didn't know it was on this early. I thought it was going to be on a little bit later, but no, early prelims. She should just go for the Dragon Sleeper. Oh, wouldn't be a PFL card without Dan Hardy drawing on screen. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How come they're constantly forgetting to stop at the gas station before work? I ask myself that every fucking time. All right, round number 3. Missing was De La Rosa. Postarnikova missing with the right hand. Oh, nice right by De La Rosa. Left by De La Rosa. I am out of the MMA loop in general this week. Usually volunteer to coach my kids' football team, and these motherfuckers made me head coach of 55 kids. I got to evaluate and separate into 2 teams. Oh, man, yeah. Have fun. Or I hope you're having fun. Whew, now they're throwing a little bit here. Oh, step back left by Postarnikova. Looking a little bit more comfortable here on the feet. Despite De La Rosa landing the better shots in the first round. Missing is De La Rosa, slowing down a lot here. Oh, but she does throw a high kick. Couple shots in the clinch, and Postarnikova gets the shoulder, chucks De La Rosa to her side, but De La Rosa, good job getting the body lock. She's now looking for the back, rolling is Postarnikova. De La Rosa has to scramble here. She's going to lose the top position. Damn. More than doubled. Elbows by Postarnikova. Oh. Trying to get into mount. Was attacking that neck again. Now half guard. But, oh, very high and big left elbow. Now into side control. Oh, hell yeah. Halfway through the round, and Postonakova is in the top position, butterfly guard, but De La Rosa just looks tired, man. And I mean, 2 years out of the sport, that'll do it. That'll do it. Settling into side control on the other side. Scrambling still is De La Rosa, but she can't get her knees planted. Big right elbows. Oh my God. Devastating elbows here by Postonakova. Trying to trap that left arm, and the Russian can set up a partial crucifix. Back into guard. Yeah. She was supposed to fight in the UFC last year. She hasn't fought since 2024. $142. Pinned up against the cage on the ground. And Postonakova working in the guard here, throwing some elbows. A few small punches, and De La Rosa. Butterfly. Feet on the hip. She can push up. She can push up. I just think she's tired, man. So his picture. Small brown man climbing. Oh yeah. 1 minute. Postonikova's talking to her corner as they're giving her instructions here, but De La Rosa back to her knees. Calling energy gas kind of weird though. Say running out of energy or stamina. Like, how did gas come up? I think probably to do with like their motor. They need gas in the motor to keep it going. First time I saw them together, I was like, how does this work exactly? What's up, Emmett? Back up to her feet, De La Rosa with only 15 seconds left. Oh, she throws Postonakova to the ground and tried to land a head kick on her way back up. You know what? Crafty little move there. But too little, too late. Just chucks her to the ground and is like, you know what? I'll hit her with a head kick on her way up. And, you know, not a bad try. Not a bad try, but the number 10th ranked fighter in her PFL debut. Fucking rankings. Is going to fall to this Russian unless De La Rosa won the first round. Because De La Rosa was getting the better of Tatiana in the striking exchanges, but Tatiana got on top of her at the end, and then threatened for a choke for a good amount of time. Rear naked choke, was on her back for a while. Second round, Postonakova had the grappling advantage early. Montana De La Rosa was able to reverse. They each got each other in submission attempts. But anyways, got the better for in the second round. And then third was all Tatiana Postonakova. Fun stuff. You gotta put oil, gas, fucking coolant. I say that as someone who dated a 6'1" baller with longer legs than me and know the struggle. I've never dated anyone taller than me. And I ain't tall, so. Wasn't about shout, but 100% 2-1 could be 3-0. I definitely think the Russian should win it. I definitely think the Russian should win it. But if two judges give the second round to De La Rosa, yeah, I don't know. I don't think the stats really help either argument here. It's like, yeah. Anyways, we're listening for the decision. The Russians should take it. Yeah, no one's saying otherwise. I've climbed some legs before. I just haven't dated anyone taller than me. Yeah, when two grapplers go at it. I haven't been able to notice really a difference. Just do it, bro. All these little details aren't going to matter. You're going to lose the bet. Just do it. Split decision. All right, the Russian won. I think it was the right decision. Shit, one judge did give her 2 rounds. Nah. We literally explained why. We literally explained why not only could it have been a split decision, but that De La Rosa could have won. Now, again, I don't agree with it. You guys heard me call it live. But if we can argue for it, a judge can argue for it. Man, what the fuck, bro? You ain't gonna show the fights? Oh, was a split all right? I mean, the right fighter won. I think Tatiana got 2 rounds. 1 and 3. A free card, yay! I mean, and look, dude, like, just don't fucking put the mortgage on it. Drop like, I don't even know if I can. YouTube might just ban me for saying it. I don't know if you can give betting advice. I guess you can give betting advice. People do it all the time. I don't. Like, just drop something small. I don't know. I'm not a gambler, but if there's a chance, you know, throw something small. That way you've scratched the itch. If you win, you win. Sick, you're still happy. You get the dopamine hit. You make your money back and some. And some. And if you lose, it's not a huge hit, right? Drop a baby on it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know. I think you trying to find all these little details in this particular case isn't going to help your decision. If you want to do it, do it. It's a big swing for a reason, right? But it's one you're considering because Archie is a good fighter. But let's hope it's an off night for Usman. Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go. Should I enjoy doing the prop bets on prospect? I like to make prospects on Precise pick. Put the house on them and you'll get a new one. There you go. You can double your house. You double your house. All right. Let's get to this next one. Do you guys see on the... By the way, big shout out to everyone who joined us for 1 earlier today. You guys see that they made it only 4 fights on the inner circle, thinking the main event of the inner circle was gonna go 5 rounds. Fucking 6 minutes. 6 minutes. We had time for freaking 2 Muay Thai fights. I'm betting on an off night too. They happen, dude. I did. I said off the bat that I think I made an Instagram post about it too. Usman kind of too long, I reckon. He might just kick him from distance. I got him winning by decision. Yeah, put 50 on Isha not cutting his hair. Or send me $50 so I can cut my hair. It was so hot the other day, I almost just fucking shaved it. I had like the zzz going, and I was like, fuck it. Dude, those submission odds were free money. I think a lot of people in our chat were benefiting off that shit. Yeah, you're like, people forget Brian Battle fights tonight. I'm like, I don't think people... What I said, his last fight, A, was forgettable, and B, like, I don't even think he fights tonight. I feel like MVP buying PFL makes Francis de McDonald's free more likely. Got 2 more fights on his contract after this one. I hope he just retires. I have no idea who the Chinaman is. If I can put up with my hair in the heat, you sure as can. Yeah, I know. PFL already doing co-promotions. Okay. Cool, man. Sick. I'm so excited. It's going to be so awesome. Jonathan Piersma, the Warhawk. That is the next fight, right? I'm so stoked for my favorite fighter in KSW to not retire and come over to MVP. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. All right, this is the next one. All right, Piersman the Warhawk, 12-3 as a pro. 4-1 in his last 5 on a 3-fight win streak. What are we rating? I need more than that. how highly do you like, as far as what? Like are we talking, is championship like percentage, or how likely I think he's going to be a champion, or like what do you mean? I'm excited to see MVP and PFL clusterfuck. I don't think it's going to be clusterfuck. I think it's going to do well. I think it's going to do well. Hell yeah, hell yeah. It's on ESPN, Joseph. Literally every week, every PFL card, Joseph comes in the chat and asks me where PFL is. It's on ESPN until the end of the year, or you could watch it on Unex. Yeah. PFL is on ESPN until the end of the year. It's also on Unex. How's it going, Joseph? How's your Friday going? Overall review of his potential ceiling. He's a fine prospect who's way better at wrestling than he is striking, but he loves to strike. So I'm excited to see every single one of his fights. I mean, eventually he's going to get cracked. Eventually he's going to have to lean on his grappling. My fear is that he's going to lean on it when it's a little too late. Hopefully he learns from that. He's got good coaches. I don't think he's ever going to be champion unless the division is super thin. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair to I don't even think it's fair to talk about like how high his potential is until we see him against someone who he wouldn't be fighting in like LFA. So I think he's definitely exceeded my expectation for just how he was going to fight in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. I really thought he would mix it up a lot more. I really thought he would mix up. I really thought he'd ground and pound more than you would just straight brawl based on a lot of his fights. Mind you, against guys even way worse guys than he's fighting in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. But I will say Magoyan was a really, really good prospect to test him against in Dana White Contender Series. And the fact that the pace was so heavy on Magoyan that he wasn't even able to set the grappling up, which was his bread and butter early, says something. I think I just before I can really see what he is, I need to see him not just against a wrestler, not just against a dangerous striker. Like I need to see him against someone like who's well-rounded. I guess you could say a gatekeeper or something like that. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be champion. He could still exceed that, but based on what I've seen now, I don't think he's ever going to be champion. I think he could be. I don't know, like I hate comparing guys, but I'm trying to think of like guys who I don't want to say like. See, I have names that are coming to mind that if I say them, you guys will literally report me for being a fake MMA channel, which I am. But guys who've stuck around just continue to put on good fights, win or lose. Like I do think he's gonna lose fights in the UFC. I mean, like it took a while for O'Malley too. I don't know how the UFC is gonna matchmake him moving forward. I think they're just gonna continue to do this as long as they can. But yeah, I don't know how well his grappling is going to be defensively when push comes to shove, because he never had to use it defensively on the regionals. He really didn't. He was always in control. And like, how much longer can he keep up this brawling style against guys who hit way harder than some of the guys he's been fighting right now? So there's my long-winded, verbose answer. Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going, Bite Down? How's it going? Well, again, it depends where you are. But if it's free on YouTube, there you go. It's free on YouTube. I'm watching on ESPN. I usually watch on Unext. Hell yeah, Joseph. Let's go. Hey, it's good, man. Busy, but can't complain. Mm-mm. Dude, best comment. I would say if he beats Yusuf Zalal is beating himself. Yusuf Zalal should fucking beat the guy. Yusuf Zalal beat 3 guys in one night. Like, now they were absolute cans, but still, that shit's fucking crazy. I just love leading on that because shit's wild. I truly think if he beats Yusuf Zalal, then everyone's gonna say, "Oh, well, Yusuf Zalal is fraud." Not like talented guy, just sometimes too smart and not entertaining enough, which then kind of makes him not the smartest at times. But I would say that's a wicked test. That's a wicked test. Islam versus Makhachev. Are you excited? The inner demon? How does one beat their inner demon? Leaning Makhachev, but like I am not overlooking Gary. I'm probably more split than most people. Things all is good, I can't lie. How's it going, exploring the COD? Good to see you. All right, Piersma, 12-3 as a pro, 30 years of age, 4 KOTKOs, 7 submissions. He's never been submitted. You give a fuck if the decision is rigged? Not a single fuck. Hold on.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
Sorry if that was really loud. Yeah. I'm sorry if that was loud. I mean, I don't know how many times I've tell you guys I'm not a fucking fortune teller. If you want picks and, breakdowns, there's plenty of other channels for that. Literally, there's a channel called We Want Picks. 2-1 in LFA, 3-1-1 in Cage Fury FC, 3-0 in Cage Titans. He won the LFA champ back in May. He defended the LFA champ back in May. Won in November. Was the Combat FC champ. Lost in Road to UFC. That's so funny that he was in Road to UFC. And then Cage Titan champ before that. He's been winning so many random, I shouldn't say all random, but he's been winning regional titles left, right, and center. Yeah, okay. And then started in Cage for UFC. I was like, wasn't he not in Cage for UFC as well? Do you think they'll add one more big fight to 330? Didn't they add 2 the other day? So probably not. Phil Rowe and Fury grappling. So it started out in Cage for UFC. Did some grappling. Then went to Combat FC, Cage Titans. A cup of coffee in LFA, back to LFA. I mean, I'm glad to see him in a major organization now. Good grappling. He can take a lot of damage. I mean, in this Diego fight, he took a lot of damage before. I shouldn't say a lot, but he is tough as nails. He toughed his way through some really dangerous moments in that fight. But yeah, he's wicked strong. Has a good gas tank. Not the quickest, but I just remember being so impressed. I guess not necessarily with his like technique and stuff like that, but just how much of a dog he was. And he's going up against Omar Dafrawy, who's 15-6 as a pro, 4-1 in his last 5. Yeah, Team Soma guy, 9 KO TKOs, a 1 knockout loss, 3 submission wins. He's never been submitted, and he's lost 5 times via decision. 5-1 in the PFL, 5-1 in Arabic Ultimate Fighting Championship, and 0-3 in Brave. He did win the 2024 PFL Championship. Or is that the MENA Championship? No, the PFL Championship. Ripped it up on MENA and in UAE Warriors. Okay, it was MENA. I was going to say, he didn't win the PFL Championship. He won the MENA Championship. Lost the decision to Zendeli and came back and beat James. Who was this? James Avok. Oh, yeah, CKB guy. And he fucking starched him in that one. I'll go with Piersma. Let's see if he can take some early shots on the feet, get that takedown, and work his game. Because he's tough to get off of you. Yeah, that's what I remember. And then he's just such a dog. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. I keep going to press because my buddy has the same soundboard. I keep going to press the button and he does not have the same. Oh, and looking for the single leg right away is Piersma. Takes some damage, but he gets it. Look to try to get into side control. He's in half guard. Oh, elbows from the bottom by El Dafrawy. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's so many, dude. There's so many. I would say that KSW is KSW, Octagon with the K, LFA. In the guard right now is Piersma. And Piersma, it must be Piersma cut from one of those elbows. Someone's leaking and it's got to be Piersma. Yup. Oh, more elbows. Rising. 447. Sorry, 347. Piersma still on top, even though he's the one painting the canvas red, leaking. Dafrawy moves to his left. Knees planted, pushes back up. Piersma jumps on his back. Doesn't have a hook in, but okay, now he has the right hook in. And he's got his left arm around the face. Neck crank right now. Standing up is Dafrawy. Piersma, both hooks in on their feet. Three minutes. He's just squeezing. He's neck cranking the fuck out of him right now. Good job fighting the hands. Piersma just continues to wrap his arms around and squeeze. Switching his arms back and forth. And he's still on the back of Dafrawy. Some great BJJ. We should get off the back now. 244. He's just chilling. I don't think you've seen this guy fight before. 235. Piersma is not human. He starts off slow, so he doesn't slow down. He's got like a reserve tank. It's fucked up, bro. Continuing to try to crank the neck. But Dafrawy, as soon as the forearms are wrapped around his cheek, always pushing the elbow up. Dude, I've seen him like almost lose in the first round like 2 or 3 times bad. And he just continues. He'll like eat knees in the face to get the takedown and then win back the round, even though face mangled. But he's always slow. Now, look, I'm his legs will, you know, they will tire just like if you hold on to a guillotine or, you know, a choke too long. I'm not saying that that's not going to happen. But this guy's a freak of nature. So if there's anyone who's going to tire out his legs and still get a TKO late via ground and pound or somehow win a decision, it's fucking Piersma, man. I've doubted this guy too many times. And he got swept with the wrist control. Dafrawy in the top position. Dafrawy passes. Half guard. Piersma trying to posture up. Dafrawy using that big frame, pushing the forearm on the neck, pushing him back down. Great job, Dafrawy. I like just how aggressive Dafrawy is. He's like, I'm not just trying to advance position to go for a choke. I'm continuing to throw fucking punches, elbows, whatever I can as you're scrambling and as I'm advancing position. Sounds good, Emmett. MVP Promotions got Jake Paul, so probably them. Hey, WWE's in Minneapolis this weekend. It's a good wrestlers. Cage Titans, a decent New England promo. LFA champ too. Oh, Piersma back up to his feet, but he did not like those strikes. Oh, Dafrawy looking for the knee. Another knee by Dafrawy right at the bell. Looks like the last one was blocked. And look, Piersma's like, hey, I'm good, man. Got a cut that's absolutely mangled my face. I've just eaten knees and got reversed, but like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Oh, despite, judges, we already have one judge who a lot of us didn't agree with, but Dafrawy won the round. Piersma, yeah, he went for a rear naked choke for a while, but even on bottom, Dafrawy, man, just, he did so much more damage and he was so much more aggressive when he was in those dominant positions. Fucking back control, even if you're looking for a rear naked choke, it doesn't count for submission attempt every fucking time you slide your arm around the neck. But every one of those elbows scores. I think Dafrawy. All right, round 2. Body kick by Piersma. Piersma instantly goes to the single leg. And El Dafrawy goes to the ground. Piersma got that right arm around the neck as he went for the single leg too, and he already in half guard. $30 in. Piersma already on top. Good first, good first, good first. How's everybody doing today? I keep thinking it's Saturday. I don't know why. We had one championship earlier today. Because we got MMA starting at like 4 o'clock. That's probably why. Hey, let's go. Piersma's still on top. Trying to pass into half guard. Oh, nice pass into half guard. One. Oh, shit. So the commentary just said the doctor said his cut's an inch wide, but the Vaseline did a pretty damn good job of sealing things up between rounds. I mean, it ain't Niagara Falls out there, so come in, did a good job. Half guard, or sorry, side control, left elbow by Piersma. Smothering fucking style, dude. Smothering fucking style. He's trying to get that crucifix. Oh, he's trapped the right arm. He's trapped. Oh, he didn't trap the left arm, though. El Dafrawy trying to roll to his left. He escapes. El Dafrawy escapes, but Piersma right back on him. If we were allowed superior rule set, if we were allowed real MMA, Piersma could just knee him in the face. I mean, UFC just because of longevity. I've been watching the UFC my whole life. Like, the UFC started in '93. My dad was watching UFC like when I was a kid. So I'm definitely the UFC, but I've watched it on the channel. Fuck ton of one championship, fuck ton of KSW, Octagon, LFA. Oh, rear naked choke opportunity again. Good job by El Dafrawy. Was a little bit high. He was able to push it up. Fuck. What else do we do a lot? We do a lot of Lukes, a lot of PFL. We had a lot of Glory, but I had to delete a bunch of Glory. I had to delete 1 million views worth of Glory videos. One of them had 500,000. Not a big deal. But yeah. So we did do a lot of Glory. I've done a couple since the incident. Fucking Nick. What else, chat? What else do we stream all the time? Fury FC. We haven't done Cage Fury FC in a while because it's always on the same time as LFA. Remember when Cage Fury FC used to be Thursday, LFA used to be Friday, then Fury was every Sunday? That was perfect. Hell yeah, dude. I fucking love KSW is my favorite fake MMA rule league. It is the best fake MMA rule league in my opinion. As far as entertainment, consistency, violence. Hell yeah, dude. For fake MMA, it's my number one. And they did do a Valet Tudo / Superior Rule Set show once. Shout out to KSW Epic. Staying on the back of El Dafrawy, 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining, despite El Dafrawy trying to scramble out of it. We got one more round after this. I did not. Wasn't there something going on at the same time? UFC or something? One minute. And good job, El Dafrawy. He got out of it. They're back up to their feet. But right up on him in the clinch is Piersma. Piersma eats a knee. It was UFC. Yeah. Piersma goes again for the takedown. Rolling was Dafrawy on top, landing some big shots. Dafrawy, huge right hand. Piersma back up to his feet. Oh, El Dafrawy gets the takedown. That cut is open again. And great job, El Dafrawy, getting Piersma to the ground. El Dafrawy with the right hand. Oh, Piersma eating shots to the side of the head. But Piersma getting back up to his feet. Bro, he eats shots and then just like pretends like, oh, yeah, nothing happened. El Dafrawy ending this round off so strong. I still think Piersma takes the round, but fucking rights. Holy, I'd be sweating my pick right now. Thank the Lord I did the over instead. You know, this is a good fight. Raw durability and just like insane fucking wrestling. Insane fucking wrestling. Dafrawy round 1. But I think Piersma takes round 2. I don't think Dafrawy did. It's funny to say, but I don't think he did the same damage. And I mean, it was only, what, 50 seconds? Was that 50 seconds enough to win back the round? Again, in the first round, I'd say 100%. Because there was only like one thing that Piersma was doing to dominate, or to dominate. But to dominate positionally, I should say. I think it should be 1-1 there, too little, too late. I mean, momentum, you got to imagine he's fucking fired up right now, but... And right away going for the takedown. Round number 3, guys. Right away going for the takedown. Sprawling is El Dafrawy. Still holding on to that single leg as they're on their feet. Oh, and unable to get El Dafrawy with the left hand. Oh, big knees by El Dafrawy. Shot to the body, uppercut, right hand by Piersma, but not a lot on that at all. .416, another knee by El Dafrawy. Oh my God, Piersma's gonna fucking drop for guillotine, isn't he? If we were allowed real MMA rules, Piersma could just knee Dafrawy in the face, but looks like Dafrawy might have tired himself out a little bit as well, as Piersma just ends up laying on him. He just ends up laying on him, but Dafrawy looking for the reversal, and oh my God, he's gonna get it. Dafrawy utilizing that left leg, and he pushed Piersma onto his side. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy, he's something else. He's something else. And now Dafrawy on top. Man, I think the fight comes down to this round, and so far this round has been back and forth, back and forth. Let's see who can gain some runway here. Right elbow by El Dafrawy. Hey, it's not my setup, but yes. Trying to get back up to his feet, but he's eating shots here. Just under 3 minutes. Don't grab the cage, Piersma. Dafrawy. Left hands. Oh, man, yeah. Piersma, he's having such a hard time getting back up to his feet. Dodging a few of those shots. He grabbed the cage there. Come on, Piersma. Come on. He grabbed the cage and he got taken down anyways. Good. Good. Halfway through the round. They're both tired, but Dafrawy's got a little bit more. A little bit more. Even though Piersma literally somehow, someway still in this fight. Piersma. Oh, he can't get up. El Dafrawy, great job going. You know what? You're going to fucking pressure wrestle me? I'll pressure wrestle you. And I'll throw big punches while doing so. .147. Piersma. He needs a hope and a prayer. He needs a miracle. He needs a Glock. He needs that wrist control. He needs that wrist control sweep right now. Yeah, I mean, the straight armbar that Piersma's going for right now is just... He ain't submitting El Dafrawy here. Piersma Raf for you? Dude, I like watching him fight MMA. multiple. I mean, he has got a ton of regional belts. One-dimensional, yes. Fun as fuck as a wrestler to watch in MMA, yes, because his fights are always just insane. Yeah, LFA champ, Combat FC champ, Cage Titans champ, NEF champ. And Piersma with the late takedown. No way. Piersma with the late takedown. 40 seconds. It's not enough. I mean, whatever he does, he's not even throwing shots. Go back to regionals. Back take. 22 seconds left. Oh my God, can he get it? Piersma, it's not under the chin. Dafrawy's done such a good job of fighting the hands, pushing that elbow up. And now Dafrawy is just turning his whole body to his left, not giving up his neck, not giving up any space. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking fight. What a fight. That should go Omar Dafrawy. Omar Dafrawy getting taken down by a ghost is crazy. You're not meant for the B leagues. And new LFA champ. Yeah, you know what? Dafrawy. The lineal LFA champ. Can't be John Jones. Can John Jones even beat himself to get into MVP, though? I think it's 3-0. Yeah, underdog pick for me now. I will pick for real. Uh, 2-1 for me. But Dafrawy ended that third round. 1 minute of ass whooping at the end of the round. What's up, dude? I'm house sitting and dog sitting for another friend, for a different friend. And he is a podcaster and he runs the Soda Pod, my second channel. He live streams on that channel. So he's already got a setup, which is nice. So I didn't have to do too much once I got here. And his mic's actually pretty good. Pretty good. We use these mics on site when we're doing podcast stuff with like breweries, so. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just excited to see what's next for Piersma. Always fun to watch. He blinked twice. Oh, it was really good. It was really good. There was a few nasty finishes. I mean, other than the elephant in the room, the Mongolian in the room. Other than that, it went well. Other than that, it went well. Oh, that was tough. That was tough. Do I think this is card of the weekend? Well, it hasn't happened yet. I mean, I guess it's happening. It could be. It could be. I mean, first fight, barely a fight. Levon made quick work of Delva. De La Rosa's return was pretty good. Pretty good. This fight was a lot of fun. It's a total of 17 strikes, and we're saying that it's 2-1. But I mean, bro, that's second round. Oh, Dafrawy's gonna win the fight. Just fucking Jonathan Piersma. I never thought I'd say a guy who had a total of 17 strikes in the entire fight that I'm like a fan of him and want to see him continue to fight more all the time. But he's just so funny to watch in the best possible way. He's just literally like a human rock. I haven't looked at all the other cards this weekend, so I am not the one to ask. Hey, some 30-27s there. Omar Dafrawy. I mean, again, it's a completely different conversation. I put it this way. I'll say no to every single PFL card on paper being better until they have a fucking card with no injuries. Because, like, not that this one was as decimated as last week's, but, like, goddamn PFL. Whoops. Do you think Usman would be Paddy Pimblett? Yes. Yes, I do. Has Paddy Pimblett developed a lot more than I gave him credit for? Absolutely. Do I think he beats Usman? No. Usman beats Arman. Usman beats John Jones, buddy. Does Usman beat Tyson Pedro, though? Nope. Does Usman beat Tyson fucking Pedro, though? Who can't buy a win in the PFL? Wait, that's not even the next two fighters. Oh, they're just showing all the guys getting ready. Neil Magny beats John Jones. I know. Well, Nicholas, do you know why? But before you start spitting, it's so unprofessional. Do you know why a lot of them fell through? Oliveira beats Usman. I think Oliveira in his prime definitely had. Yeah, I think in his prime, I'll ride with that. Right now, I don't know. The New York Commission went fucking nuts, dude. So, like, don't get me wrong. Like, you got to be over prepared to fight in New York, man. It's crazy. You got to be over prepared to fight in New York. But, like, I don't think the PFL is, like, just willy-nilly throwing backyard brawls together, expecting every week to have 6 fights get canceled on their card. I'd say 5 if he fought Charles. Usman is really good. He wins a fight. He probably gets a UFC title fight. Oh, yeah. 100%. No, they're just one of the strictest fucking sport commissions in America. Dude, like, jiu-jitsu there wasn't legalized for the longest time. Random, but is it neck and neck for promotion of the year between Ryzen and Black Combat, or is Ryzen just way outdoing them? I don't think way outdoing them, but I do think Ryzen is. I think Ryzen's still up a little bit. I think Black Combat is going to do 2 more cards before the end of the year, and I think Ryzen is as well. I think that'll be the true tell. Usman beats Houfi. Only person who probably does him bad is Ilya. That's because Usman best ability is strikes and kicks, and if Ilya gets inside, it could be bad. Also, who has to fight Ilya next is literally gonna die. Oh my god. Pent up friggin' pitbull aggression. No, I don't. I think it was a very, very close and competitive fight. So A, can't use the word robbery. And B, I think Usman won. For what Ryzen has planned, it seemed Black Combat is not going to catch up. Unless the last 2 rounds of the Black Cup plus like 4 other, I think 3 or 4 other champions still have to fight, or are not have to, but are planning to squeeze in one more or one defense. So we'll see. I'm on the Ryzen train when it comes to that question for sure. When it comes to answering that question for sure. But again, Black Cup, especially with the Americans, could be a fun one. Could be a fun one. I don't, Nisha, but come on, we never see it with UFC cards. That's not true. PFL struggles a lot in 2026 with those canceled fights. It crushes cards and doesn't invite people to buy tickets in the arena. True. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if you have bad luck 5 times in a row, where there's smoke, there's fire. But there's no way they're slapping they're slapping fights together willy-nilly like Fury FC, knowing that like 7 of them are just gonna fall through. Like Bellator did that too. Bellator had put like 25 fights together, knowing that like 7 of them are gonna fall through because of something. PFL has never and hasn't been doing that. These aren't big cards. Even originally, they're not huge cards. I think definitely some lack of due diligence in some area, and I think just a lot of bad luck, to be honest. Ilya is gonna fight Patty next, I think, and Patty is gonna... Black Combat is more cinema than it is even like entertaining as far as the fights go. Even though a lot of the fights are great. A lot of the fights are great because they're straight mad. They're straight mad, as those across the pond would say. Kind of like deep, but a little bit better because their roster is a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, that Black Combat's so much fun. It's just so wild. It's so wild. And there's so much fuckery in that league, dude. Talk about unprofessionalism, man. Oh my god. But they almost thrive on it. They thrive on the unprofessionalism. I'm pissed off, but embarrassed. And he should be smarter now. Hope you don't fight one of my favorites again. It wins tournament of the year for sure. I'll be back when Archie pick hits. Much love, brother. Hey, MJ, thank you so much for hanging out, brother. You're the fucking man. I didn't post my schedule yet because the rest of my day and evening is kind of up in the air based on getting prospect highlights out for you guys, based on I have some family in town and they maybe want to go for dinner. I don't fucking know. We'll see. My cousin's kid has hockey camp here, so we'll see. And also I have some work to finish as well, so my evening is just all over the place. But UFC Onward tomorrow will be live, and I will get some sort of schedule out once I figure out what the fuck I'm doing after this. Probably gonna die. UFC is canceled every week. It's just they have a good enough matchmakers and big enough names to get insane names to replace and close fights. Bezkat for Umar, Diego Lopez for Movsar. Exactly that. Exactly that. Hell, Danny Gay stepped in on a few hours. Is the Black Cup doing any more events this year? I watched the last one and it was great. 20 month is just a shit ton for promotion if they only have a few events a year. They usually do 1 event a month. Usually. I just cancel it after NDT every time because you still get your 30 plus days, or you still get your 30 days. So if they do throw another one in there, then sick, you get it. And if not, I just buy it for the next one and treat it like a pay-per-view. Because in that way, I don't forget about it and there's no months that are getting charged for nothing. Unfortunately, they don't post their schedule ahead of time, like months and months in advance, which is annoying. PFL and MVP partnership is just creating a one championship in the US, which I like. The one championship of boxing. You seen the Scott Coker starting a new league with tournaments? Yep. Saladin almost signed with him. I picked Gauci. MVP taking over and giving Nakista the opportunity to run an MMA league. Dana's original partner should be very, very happy. All right, let's dive into this next one. As an MMA fan, I'm stoked. I'm stoked that there's something new that's not this dumbass GFL. That's never going to happen. But to be clear, I'm not excited because Jake Paul is involved, like some people. Or maybe for some people, that's just the cherry on top. All right, walking out right now. The amount of fucking texts I got, though, today about it. Did you hear, bro? Did you hear Jake Paul signed with the PFL? Jake Paul bought the PFL. Jake Paul's in the UFC. I got one that literally said, Jake Paul in the UFC, question mark. I went, holy fuck, I hate my life. I reckon that they might make mega fights on Netflix. Yep. GFL is the definition of money laundering. GFL, man. Good fucking luck, league. Good fucking luck, bro. All right, let's get to this next fan. Let's get to this next fight. PFL TV deals up at ESPN in December. Yep. I watched the GFL card. It was propaganda fest, but low-key good fights. Wait, what? Wrong GFL. Wrong GFL. We're not talking about that GFL. We're not talking about the Israel GFL. We're talking about what the fuck is it called? We're talking about the other GFL, the one that signed all the older fighters and like guys who were just cut from the UFC. That's GFN. Good question. Good question. All right. Allan Begosso, 10-4-1 as a pro. He's out of syndicate. Never been finished. Never been knocked out. Never been submitted. 4 KOTKOs, 4 submissions, 2 decision wins, and all of his losses have come via decision. All of his losses have come via decision. 6-2 in LFA, 0-1 in the PFL, and he lost his Contender Series fight as well. He lost a split decision to Jack Cartwright back in March. So yeah, he was one of these guys who took one of the fights on short notice. Sheesh. The Jack Cartwright was a good fight. Before then in LFA, he was coming off a 3-fight win streak against a 4-2, 8-5, and 12-4 guys. So whatever. Sean Gauci is 11-1 out of Australia on an 8-fight win streak, 5 KO TKOs, 0 submission wins or losses, 6 decisions. His only loss comes via decision. Won his fight on Contender Series and also won in the PFL. He was ripping up Hex, but never did win a title. When the fuck did he fight? Oh, 2024 he fought on Contender Series. Oh, he fought Drillich. Forgettable. But did have a decision win in Belfast. I'll go with Sean as well. Yo, we are rising up. Yes, this is in New York. Our boy is from New York. That is awesome. Hey, I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a good time there, man. Hope you have a good time there. Enjoy the fights. Our biggest PFL stan is going to turn into the biggest. Well, maybe not as big as a Sis, but almost as big as Sis. MVP stan. This is real MMA. I wish it was real MMA. There's already been some cases where the grounded knees weren't able to be thrown. Close. Nice, Emmett. Oh, nice left hand by Begosso. There are legends in the house at PFL. Kaposa's there. Nice. Mailman. Right hand by Gauci. Back at center. Oh! Gauci with the right hand. Gucci Mane. Dude, it's all good, Emmett. All good. Yeah, go spar some people or what? Oh, left hand by Begosso. Low kick by Gauci. Begosso with a nice left hand. Gauci the left of the body. .308. A little off balance there was Begosso. Gauci with the low kick. Took a little tumble, but he's back up to his feet. Right to the body by Gauci. He's doing good job pressuring him outside the center line. Low kick by Begosso. Looking for double leg, and there's the takedown by Gauci. Trying to get around into side control. You'll settle for half guard. All right, back in full guard. Think he will plead the 5th? I don't know. Just over 2 minutes. And trying to trap the arms of Gauci, but it get free. Just in time for him to throw one elbow. $145. What did I not see? Oh, a nice shot to the body. Oh, big shot by Gauci. Scrambling is Begosso, but good job by Gauci picking up the legs so he can't push down and push himself back up. Begosso trying to ankle pick. Good job by Gauci. Keep asking Fauci questions in court the other day and refused to answer. He just kept saying, I plead the 5th. He's really getting in trouble now. Who the fuck is Fauci? Is it like a boxer? 52 seconds. We talking MVP boxing? MVP boxing. Okay, not MVP. Anyways, 30 seconds. Oh! Big right elbows. Left elbow. NFL player? Bro, I watch fights. KSI? Send me his YouTube channel. Arm triangle choke attempt. Couple right hands. And that will do. Ooh! Huge left at the end of round 1. And Gauci helps him back to his feet. All right, round number 2 coming up. Oh! The health guy. What's his actual title? Former chief medical advisor. Good job there, eh, bud? All right. Chris, send me that fight that you sent earlier again. I didn't have a YouTube tab open, so I couldn't click it. But send it to me again. And we will 100% check it out. Good round for the Aussie. Smart round after them leg kicks. Looked like they were adding up. All right, round 2. Users in court refuse to answer any tough questions. So when you got a hard question, you say, I plead the Fauci. One, two by... Oh, yeah, look at the bruising on the legs. That was a very, very clear round. Are they legal in this league? 420, smoke him if you got him. Okay, heroes. Is there are they legal in the league? Seems like it. Okay, sick. Okay, we'll check it out in a little bit. I have the tab open. One championship may give this a stamp. I think there was only two fights that went to decision. 2 or 3 today. One was atrocious and one was the right decision, but we didn't expect it. So clinching is Gauci. Dude, 100%. And they separate. Back to center. Left jab by Gauci. Going low high was Begosso, but his right hand, he literally punched the leg of Gauci. Why don't he just knock him out, right? Oh, looking for the flying knee. Swing and a miss by Begosso. We'll definitely put money on Gauci. Let's go. What's up, Cannon? Oh, nice left hand by Begosso. Gauci continuing to walk him down, though. Looking for the double leg again, and he picks him up for the second time and right down to the ground in half guard. Gauci was threatening an arm triangle choke from half guard before. Same takedown, yep. Two minutes. Still trying to pass out of half guard. Now just landing a few muffin shots here. Chipping away at the body. And he can find the opening, get those arms around. Even if it's just to help him get into mount. When he was silly and you jumped the ghillie, it almost got bad. Over under 2.5 years for... Ooh, I'll take the over. I'll take the over. Double right hand. I imagine the over is... Well, actually, yeah, I'll take the over. I'll take the over. He ain't that much of a celebrity. He ain't John Jones. $45 seconds. Oh, nice elbow. Gauci still in half guard. Wasn't able to pass. Wasn't able to pass. Gauci just landing those short right elbows, short shots to the body. Almost had that left leg free. True. I mean, he had a ring. Didn't he have a ring camera when Buddy tried to attack his family? So who knows if he'll catch anything in the driveway, though. And that is it for the round. We got one more round of this, ladies and gentlemen. One more round of this. All right, in the meantime... All right, so this was... Oh! Oh, shit, he's out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Props to the cameraman. Oh, my God. Yeah, he fucked him up, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. All right, this is my new favorite league. Boom! Now that is a kick to the fucking face, chat. All right, round number 3. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This ain't boring. It's just dominate, big difference. Already broken. Tattoos on Begosso's chest is funny. That is funny. He looks broken after 2. Hey, what's up, Striking Ace? Gauci going full Sabatello with the ground control. Oh, great job grabbing the leg. Trying to pull the legs out again, or out from under him as he's sitting next to, or basically sitting on the cage right now. Ask the mat back to the cage. Back up to his feet, and there's that double leg again. Easy. Right shoulder. Right into the hips, and he goes down. Lock the legs for a moment. Begosso's trying to scoot his way back to the cage. 337. Still in half guard. I mean, he was in half guard all of round 2. I imagine we're not going to see much change here unless Begosso scrambles and gives up position. Gives up position by accident in the scramble. Oh, yeah. Short shots to the side of the head. A couple knees to the body. Oh, knee by Gauci. Halfway through this 3rd round, and again, the side or the half guard king here. My God. Still in half guard, but decent shots to the body. I mean, he's scoring well. Shot to the body, shot to the side of the face, sneaking in some elbows when he can. I'm rooting for Stots. The guy he's fighting is dangerous. It's crazy that he's 37 now. 155. A little shoulder strike action there by Gauci. I mean, absolute domination. Absolute domination. I wonder if our boy is booing right now in the crowd. By the way, one championship still didn't give the Japanese fighter any butt. He was the only one on the card who got a finish and didn't get a bonus. Still in half guard. Surprise, surprise. He worked every minute. He had control. Yeah, no, I'm, again, not a competitive fight. Rounds 2 and 3, but absolute domination. He's continuing to score in this position. And I guess, you got to give credit to the guy who's not allowing you to pass as well. Begosso has not allowed him to pass half guard, but that's it. That's all Begosso's been doing this round. Fans are sheep for booing this. He's not stopped. He's consistently smashing, looking for a choke. I don't even think he's looking for the choke. I think he's just looking to get that left arm around so he can just get out of fucking half guard. But now he's postured up, landing some good shots, so fuck it. Right elbow. The Tito Ortiz special, double shot to the body, one to the head, ladies and gentlemen. And that's gonna do it. And that is gonna do it. Sam Gauci should take this one. And again, reminder that Begosso did fight. Oh, I guess it was 4 months ago. He did fight 4 months ago. I thought it was like 2 months ago. All right, 4 months ago is not that bad. 4 months ago is not that bad. Begosso just good enough not to die. No, that man stopped by the gas station. He drowned him in that petrol. Jake Paul missing prelims. Very Dana White-esque. Good job. Good job. I love how Scott fucking just hangs out with the fighters in the back and only goes out in the audience to wrap the belt around if there's a title fight. Jakey. That's not even why I hate him. I guess hate's a strong word. It's just like I shouldn't even say that. I mean, I kind of do though. I kind of do. Mostly just for dweeb YouTube shit. Oh, yeah, beautiful. All three of those takedowns. But no. So him beating up old man Silva, I don't like. I have no animosity towards him for that. I mean, we all knew that was gonna happen. He's having a tough time getting a fight, dude. He's having a tough time. He was injured for a bit, and then I don't think PFL and him are buddy right now. And Sean Gauci is the winner. Being the news is always better. Short-term changes bring attention. I'm tired and I got a lot to do tonight, so my day feels like it's just getting started. So I'll feel better once UFC starts tomorrow. Not having a bad day by any means. Watching fights with you guys. I'm just very behind on life and work shit. So I got to catch up and YouTube stuff. Almost skip PFL to continue to cut prospect highlights or to edit prospect highlights, but I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter. I'm just gonna continue to post highlights until UFC starts. Once in a while, we have to sweep the floor. Some days are like that. Absolutely. There's just not enough time, bro. If humans didn't have to sleep, like I got 3 hours last night. It was 3 hours too much. There's 3 hours of shit I could be getting done. So, Gucci, even though you need sleep to operate, it's fucking annoying. Why do we need sleep? Gucci limping out them leg kicks really did hurt him. Probably smart game plan. Oh, absolutely. Mokaev wants Jake to sign him into a lifetime contract and create a 125 division. Oh, sick. My other favorite person in MMA. Hey, if he does sign, you gotta sign Diaz Urangapov. I'll put it this way. If Jake Paul signs Diaz Urangapov and makes that the first fight with Mokaev, all is forgiven, Jakey. All is forgiven, and you're in fucking Scotty Coker. You're in Terry Treblecock fucking status. If he can make that fight, if he can make the fight that Brave is too scared, too chicken too much of a bitch ass to make. Lying to their audience. Fucking over Diaz-Urian Gapov and being an absolute disgrace to the sport. Coddling your fucking Jim's boy. Disgusting behavior from Brave. If MVP can right that wrong, greatest promotion on the planet. God, it makes me so angry just thinking about it. I just want to fucking smash some shit. And I don't even hate Brave, the organization. I think the organization's great as far as a regional developmental league. But what they fucking did in that fucking situation makes me sick, and I will never forgive them. I'll never forgive them unless they make that fight. What is up, Leli? How is your Friday going? Were you listening in at all this morning to One Championship? And if so, which reaction of mine was your favorite? Because I was hooting and hollering. All right, featured prelim, ladies and gentlemen. Featured prelim. And they haven't even made their walkouts yet. Just got home from traffic. I might have to go face traffic soon. It's actually not that bad. Anything good that I missed? Honestly, this card's been okay so far. I mean, a dominant performance from Sean Gauci after taking a lot of leg kicks early. I'll say this. This fight was fucking fun. It was... Chat, how would you describe this fight? It was a typical Jonathan Piersma fight. This fight was a lot of fun. And this was a sick fucking knockout. I mean, I can literally probably share the knockout with you right now. But yeah, I do want to apologize, guys. I know despite streaming twice today, which by the end of this we'll stream twice. It feels like a thinner Friday. It's just because just fucking busy today. I'm just fucking busy. It's just some days I can't not just put everything to the side and just watch fights. Some days I actually have to do some shit. And on top of it all, I'm house sitting, which means I just get to use my buddy's studio and hang out with fucking Kessie. Phyllis Kessel. All right, so this was the first. He took a body shot earlier, too. He took a body shot earlier and just continues to attack the body there. And then he'll eventually hit him with the big one. Boom! Boom! And the knee to finish it off. Yeah, Doumbé was injured and then having some issues with the PFL. I wish the UFC was just able to sign him, but fucking the Paris Commission got involved. Yeah. One last dance. Makaev could have fought Pettis, Kyoji, maybe even Stots if he signed with the PFL all that time back. Well, the PFL didn't want to sign him. That was news. That was literally... Now, that was PFL under the different regime, on the past regime, but the PFL was vocal. I mean, Ray Seffel literally went on in a press conference, said we're not interested. And yeah, they weren't going to give him a one-fight contract. Ryzen would have gave him one-fight contracts. And you know what? If he doesn't sign with MVP exclusively, Ryzen still might give him a one-fight contract. For, like, could you imagine Mokaev on a New Year's Eve event against Diaz-Urian Gapov? Abdullah, you're right. We haven't seen Doumbé since that splinter in the toe issue. And yeah, and Sis said earlier that he wanted a lifetime contract. So, but maybe he was talking about like right when he was looking for fights after the UFC, and Brave was like, yeah, we'll bring you back, whatever, because he's tight with the Brave brass. He did mention at that period that he didn't want to explore a long-term contract because he obviously wanted to get back into the UFC. So if he's referring to that, I get it. Yes. Cedric knocked a dude out in the first round after the splinter. Yeah, let's see. He might, I think he only fought once after that, but that was a while ago. Doumbé. God, you're right. He knocked out Jalel Willis back when Bellator was still a thing. Bellator Championship Series. I do know an injury put him out for like almost all of 25. Almost all of 25. And then I don't know what it was, but there was some tension between him and PFL. Bro, that was at the start. They laid off him Kyoji on short term and only offered a multiple fight deal. Even after that, he said one in Ryzen wanted multiple fights deal, even two. Yeah, well, I'll say that I don't know about one, but that is incorrect when it comes to Ryzen. You're probably right on one. I don't know, but I know for a fact Ryzen made him a one fight deal offer and was very much okay with him fighting on a one, like coming in for a fight or two. I forget what podcast their matchmaker Shingo literally said that. So it wasn't on Wheel. It might have just been like a YouTube video of the Ryzen posted. Yo, what's up, dude? Surprised this fight's in the prelims. Well, they had to have one good featured prelim, right? It's only a 4-fight main card. I'm going to trust Ryzen more than fucking Mr. Quack Mokaev, personally. I'm going to trust the Ryzen brass over Quack Mokaev. PFL screwed a lot of top Bellator fighters when they bought it, like Mousasi. Yep. There was like an opt-out period for a lot of the contracts. But he said he would only do it if they created 125 divisions, which there's enough want for a company that's just getting started. Bro said he asked him, tell me where the lie was, obviously. I may be a little bit biased. Mokaev, is it on this computer? It might be. Yes, it is. Oh my God, I can maybe share it. Mokaev says I'm washed, which honestly, he ain't wrong. You washed, bro. Stots has been washed recently. I'd take him winning this if he was still the same. It was on Twitter comments. Yeah, I do not believe him at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, Abdullah. All right, let's get to this. I can't believe this is on this computer. Unnamed guy, my ass. He's just scared to say his name like them Harry Potter kids are scared to say Voldemort, bro. He's terrified. Absolutely terrified of him. Do you see the Brian Battle interactions? Were probably not real because he's not had access to his account for a super long time. Yes. Oh, by the way, I actually have a whole folder on my computer called Brian Battle Hacks, and I have all of them saved. All of them saved. Is he still going full, like, Bible verses? I haven't checked in a week, but I have a folder of, like, 58 screenshots of 58 tweets from a hacked Brian Battle account. No, PFL giving money away, might as well keep fighting, but he can't compete with the ranked guys anymore. Take me to church. All right, guys, they are both in the cage now. Raufeon Stots, 21-4 as a pro, 2-3 in his last 5 fights. He is on a 2-fight losing streak. 37 years of age is the Milwaukee native. Rufus Sports guy. I'm not sure if he's still there. 4 KO TKOs, 5 submission, 12 decisions. 8-1 in Bellator, 3-0 in LFA, 1-2 in the PFL. Even though I'm in on the meme, every now and then it'll even go over my head. And it's a new meme. Lost it to a decision against Kavalov, lost to a decision against Sergio Pettis, was choked out by Marcos Breno back in 2024, and he has not been super active. He had 1 fight in 25. He had 1 fight in 25. He had 2 grappling matches as well, but 1 fight in 25 and 1 fight in 26. His opponent, Lazaro Dayron, is 10-0-1 as a pro out of Cuba, 34 years of age. 3 knockouts, 2 submissions, 6 decisions, 2-0-1 in the PFL, 5-0 Combate Global. Starts with the low kick. And his draw was against Danny Sabatello. I remember that. Snooze fest. On a 2-fight win streak since. I'm picking Dayron, but I'm rooting for Stots. Rooting for Stots, but picking Dayron. Stott fighting a good Cuban. This is a good fight. So if you lose a single MMA fight now, it's over. Dude, did you hear the panel was like, should we even call this PFL anymore? Ha ha ha. I'm like, geez, guys. Hey, you're a fucking boss too, Uppercat. I am going to boss my way through this fucking work tonight. I'm telling you that. I think I'm like a little anxious about it because it's like a bunch of projects that are like half done. 2 half-done projects. And I have all the highlights downloaded, like fights downloaded. I just have to like cut them. So it's like the hard part is coming for that shit. Not the hard part, but like, ooh, the not fun part of just watching all of them and and downloading. Oh, nice right hand by Dayron. But once I'm in it, get into a good flow. Usually I'm done by our evening streams on Friday. And we can just sail on to the weekend, and I'm not today, and that's what's annoying. $252. 100%. I'm actually going to take you up on that here in a little bit. Dayron's a thug. Missing with the right hand is Dayron. It's Aaron. Oh, Dayron with a nice right. Stots. That too, sis. Stots should set up the Mirko Krokop left high kick with that body kick. Yo, did you see the wrist control fucking sweep? There was straight up a wrist control sweep from guard in the last fight. And Chris Cushman pointed it out, like the beauty that he is. $144. Oh, Dayron with the right. Right hand by Stots. I mean, Stots, he's like, I want a title shot, but he's on a 2-fight losing streak, so he really needs to get back in the win column here before there's any conversation on the matter. One minute. Left jab by Dayron. Oh, nice right uppercut by Dayron, but Stots with the 1-2. Stots pressuring forward. Stots eats a left. I call this fight 15 minutes. This fight's more boring. Oh, agreed. I guess I just really wanted him to pass half guard. Very technical. Oh, ducking under. Nice takedown by Dayron. Hey, that was like, oh, nice knee to the body by Dayron. That was smart too, man. I mean, Stots looking for a knee. Dayron looks good. That he does. End of the first round. Stots striking arguably got worse with time. And I mean, I always remembered him as like well-rounded, but grappling and pressure was his thing. I mean, one of the few guys who Sabs couldn't out-wrestle. 1-0 Dayron. But if that's what MVP is getting, sell now. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but Dayron, not to be confused with Nitron. Like, I don't think it's selling the company bad. And I mean, you watch the UFC. I rest my case. The bigger the names, the more boring the fight. We know these guys' names, thus this is expected. All right, round number 2. This card on paper, bro. This is not the UFC. See, that is crazy. That's crazy. There's been one bad card. There's been one bad card this year, and last week's was okay. I think the UFC is 1,000 times better than it was in 24 and 25. And it went from 0 to 60. And I am not a UFC guy. I am very much a real MMA guy or KSW if we're going fake MMA. But I'm not going to pretend that it hasn't gotten so much better than the atrocious dip that it was in 24 and 25. The Edmonton card stunk, and last week's was okay. But every other one has been straight crack cocaine, and I love it. I love it. And the PFL has gone a lot better too. Even last year, I don't think people give the PFL credit it deserved. Last year, PFL had a really good year. Hey, thank you so much for the $5 and the granite. Yo, thank you so much. Are you covering this as well? I know you were covering one this morning, and you're covering some boxing tonight. Body kick by Stots. No, he ain't. Thank you so much for the $5, dude. You did not need to do that. You're far too kind. Guys, please go check out In the Granite 617. He's a real MMA channel. Nice right hand by Dayron. I just think that is a Twitter narrative that people are running with. Low kick by Dayron. Because I've watched every single card this year. Even when I was in... oh, nice counter left by Stots. Even when I was on the road, I still watched all the fights. Oh! Stots again with the left hand, and that hurt Dayron. Ran into a little left there. But 2024, 2025, ass. 2024 in particular, absolute ass. Right hand by Dayron. But like you said, it hasn't been good lately. So last week? So one week? I don't think that's fair. I think it's the best it's been in a long time, dude. And again, and I'm the guy who's more critical than anyone on the Ultimate Fighting Championship because I don't hold it to the same bar as a lot of people do anymore. A lot of feints by Dayron. Left hand by Stots. Tit for tat. If anything, and this is going to hurt my soul, if anything, KSW hasn't had... Now, the bar, I set the bar very high for KSW, but I would say this year is definitely not as strong as some of their past years. But having said that, there's only been 2 bad cards I've ever seen of KSW. And then the rest were all good, or the rest were either good or excellent. Virtually identical. Same haircut and all, bro. Final 50 seconds. Counter right by Stots. Second round, way more fun than the first. They're just going back and forth, feints, and who can catch each other. A fight breaking out. Zuffa Boxing by best year will be biggest boxing promotion. KSW has a lot of potential. I think potential is... I think potential is the wrong word. They've been around long enough that they're not a potential league anymore. I think it's just an off year for them. UFC on the right path. I used that in a membership stream story. That is it for round 2. Where is it?
Look, you just got smacked. Did that hurt?
Fuck you, you bitch.
It's so fucking funny.
Look, you just got smacked. Did that hurt?
Fuck you, you bitch.
Oh. I'm cranky today, but I ain't that cranky, chat. Stots leading on his jab. He learning from Hank the Tank. Where is Khabib? Oh, learning the jab from... Oh.
Fuck yourself!
Yeah, I just mean like the league has been around for... It's not like a new league. Not as a boxer or person, but as a businessman, it's hard not to laugh at and appreciate the focus Jake has put into putting his words into action, trolling Dana's life. I said earlier today, that I was disappointed that there was no video to accompany this announcement. And then I saw the video and I was like, all right, I can't even, good on you. Good on you. Go dye your hair blue. MVP boxing's on a different level than Zuffa. They've been around for a few more years too, right? Right hand by Dayron. Dayron to the left. Yeah, I mean, I know actually they've been around for a few more years. He did say though, what do you say? Will be. So he is using the future tense. 420. You guys know what to do. Smoke him if you got him. Concur. They own women's boxing, basically, which is fucking awesome. Oh, Stots with the step back right. Stots is starting to counter well. PFL MVP needs to scoop up the top competition and big names that'll affect divisions like Zuffa if they want to become UFC level. Well, even if they want to become UFC level, they will never become UFC level. So I think this is a huge acquisition to start. They'll probably run it, throw some things at the wall for about a year or two before they make another big step. Body kick by Stots. Dude, I like Stots in this third round. He's like finally, I mean, he was entering it in the second too, but he's finally like in the best flow. Tank is going to be the one to beat in a way. If MVP wasn't onto something, then the UFC wouldn't have signed so many of their fighters from their first card. I'm not saying that they're not onto something. I'm just saying there will be no promotion in our lifetime to catch the UFC. There's just not enough time, and there's not enough financial backers. Or there's not enough willing financial backers. There's obviously enough financial backers, but they're on some island with fucking Dana and his buddies right now, so they're too busy. Sorry, they're back from the island. 235. Zuffa has more money than Paramount Saudi money. Well, so what makes Zuffa better than MVP right now? Genuinely asking. I don't watch as much boxing as you guys, so. Never, ever just saying that probably only made Jake feel better knowing that he had a correct Oh, 100%. 100%. Dude, again, I'm not a Jake Paul fan. Like, I'm not a fan of the guy. But I loved his first troll video when he signed with the PFL. Dana. I can appreciate and like a lot of what he's doing. And I'm excited for this new chapter. Bellator is really gone now. Oh, they're just throwing right now in the pocket. Stots with the left. 90 seconds remaining. Nice knee on the entry by Dayron. Boxing, give me brand risk. What's up, dude? An evil guy like him can build them into the UFC level. How? Left hand by Dayron. And a great sprawl by Stots. Stots is taking this third. Zuffa is literally TKO, Turkey, and Dana. The best fighters fight the best in Zuffa. All right. Brand risk his ass. $20 seconds remaining. Boxers are going to go where the money is. The problem is if MVP somehow becomes actual competition to the UFC, we'll just steal their best fighters. It's true. More shots from Dayron as he's sprawled, but he's hammering away. Big knee as they get back up to their feet. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. I think it's going to come down to round 2, no? Round 1, Dayron. Round 2, competitive round. And round 3, I got Stots. Bramers is strictly entertainment. Okay, so it's like Fight Circus or some of those Polish promotions. Brammer's most famous pro boxers lost to Bobby Green. Okay. So it's like a freak show league. If you want to watch a good boxing card, you'll enjoy MVP 100 times more. That's not a question. And the Fatita brothers, the brother is So the Fertitas are followed. So in the granite, they're the best because they're making the so the best fighters are fighting in Zuffa now, and they're getting paid the most. Bobby beat the brakes off that boy. Anybody know what Zuffa means in Italian? Better than MVP is what I'm guessing. The UFC Belgrade card reminds me of a juiced up Octagon card. Crowd's going to be crazy. You know what's annoying though, K1? Is last week they overlapped with Octagon with a C. This week, they're overlapping with Octagon with a K. Don't worry, we'll do UFC because you guys would rather we do UFC, but hopefully we can catch the end of Octagon and we can see a juiced up Fleury. Or maybe a flabby Fleury. I didn't see the weigh-ins. Does he look flabby? Or... I guess he just fought not too long ago, so... I don't know. Sometimes brand risk is entertaining, but it's just below the shit KSI does even. What am I saying, dude? There's no way that Octagon's going to actually test Will Fleury. Oh, it's Aiden Ross's freak show promo that he's trying to legitimize with more skilled fighters being brought onto by the clown cards. Okay, they are signing the best boxers. Dana has commented brand risk card no troll. Oh, Dana's commented no way. Okay. That's hilarious. Dana ain't doing pro box cards, bro. It must be legit. Oh, split decision. Oh, and Dayron gets the split decision. Poor Stots, bro. Wow. Stots is so upset. Well, he's flabbergasted. He's shocked. Camera goes right to Stots. He's burying his face in his hands right now. Hey, he shows respect to Dayron and his team, but man, another decision loss for Stots. Stots is freaking out over that decision split. Wow. It all came down to round 2. I mean, Stots didn't look bad in this fight. It just took him a whole round to get going. And clearly, and 2 on one of the judges' scorecards. I had to double take at who was fighting for a sec. Maybe time to get Raf for Raufeon. Dude, why do you guys keep saying that? He didn't get his ass kicked. He did more damage on his opponent. You guys said the same thing about Piersma, and Piersma took way more damage. And I would way rather see Piersma fight MMA. Don't take my fucking MMA fighters and put them in singlets to have sex on TV, okay? Please. Like, pay the old guys to do it. They're fucking oil wrestling in Turkey anyways. But don't take my Piersmas, don't take the Stots, and don't throw them in singlets for fucking glorified OnlyFans content, okay? Don't. Not yet. Not yet. Let me see a few more bloody fucking fights first, okay? Let me see a few more bloody fights first. A rough run don't mean you're looking bad, but a 3-fight losing streak is a rough. Oh. That one, yeah, that one in particular. That one into particular. And if he was, I guess if he was getting knocked out, then I guess I'd be a little bit more worried. It just sucks. Like he has every right to be annoyed. He has every right to be annoyed. And I don't think it was a bad decision. I'm just saying, like, when it's close like that, what did the old Dana White or young Dana White say? Don't leave it in the hands of the judges. That was terrible. It's time for the gloves off. It's time for the gloves off. He has to go to wrestling. They pay good in RAF, and he can fight more often. Yeah, but I'm a fan, and I want to see them fight. I'm trying to be nice here, not hating. I want to see him be able to keep competing. Sigh. I do too. You know what I wish? You know what I wish, chat? I wish that fucking the UFC Jiu-Jitsu was still the like basically Eddie Bravo Invitational. That's what I wish. I wish that the UFC Fight Pass Invitational was still under the Eddie Bravo rules, because that shit was fun as fuck. I haven't even watched any of the UFC BJJ shit yet. But I did watch a lot of the Fight Pass Invitational stuff, because again, those EBI rules are fucking fun, man. No, I'm being mean. I think the fact that these guys can get reps in while under contract and make decent money is great. It's just I have no interest in it. I have more interest in Eddie Bravo's jiu-jitsu than I do in Raf. But that's a me thing. That's a me thing 100%. I missed it. I don't think Smotherman's at Syndicate though. Berlanga got up and walked through the fire last Sunday. Everyone just tweeted on MySpace and said he isn't a man. He's retiring from the sport in UFC. Bro, do you see MySpace is coming back? Now it's butt scoop power hour. Marvelous Marvin Hagler made the quote, don't leave it in the judges' hands. The main card is starting now, guys, but I got to pull the Borjas. I don't do this often, but when I do, it's because I have shit to do. I got to feed and walk the dog. I got to go meet my cousin and literally meet his kid for the first time. And then I have to finish up a work thing and then get you guys the prospect highlights. So I got a lot of shit to do. I'm glad this actually was earlier, because if PFL turned out to be later, I probably just wouldn't have done it at all. I didn't post a schedule, but I'm going to be up so late / so early. I am probably going to do the Eternal card at 5 a.m. So do Eternal at 5 a.m., UFC, what is it, at 9 or 10 a.m.? And then after UFC, we will do... There's a ton of options, so I'll let you guys decide. There's a lot of boxing in the evening. There's island fights. There's XFN. There's a lot of MMA in the evening to choose from. I'll let you guys choose. And then Sunday, we are going to do Knockout. Emmett, I'm just about to take off, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to get some shit done so that we can... so I can get you guys all those prospect highlights before the UFC card tomorrow. And so I can get all my work done and just chill and stream all day and all night tomorrow. There you go. There you go. Did you guys see the Smotherman fight on Fury? Dude, yeah, I was live. The kid that beat Jake Alderete is a beast. 19 as well. Yeah, dude. Alderete was a cheating fuck on that card. I'll say that much. Hey, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us as we watch the prelims. I hate ending streams early. You guys know this is fucking killing me. I ain't Borjas. I ain't Ido Skates, man. I never do this. But life. I got to get some life shit done. I got to go be social. So that we can go nonstop tomorrow. And I don't even think I'm going to sleep tonight. I think I'm going to just keep editing highlights for you guys, and then we'll just jump on to Fight Pass and cover what is not even what is left. Cover the main card of Eternal MMA. Jay earned that win. See you then. Hey, yes, the Idaho. I have to get. You know what I need to get? I need to get a dunce hat. A dunce hat that just says that. Hey, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you all. I'll be back tomorrow. Bright and early for Eternal and or UFC. Definitely UFC. Then what's left of Octagon. Then Knockout. And then Fury Amateur Series. Now fuck that, dude. Fuck that. That requires me to be dating someone. A. And B. I ain't no Ian Gary. I ain't no Sean O'Malley, even though my hair is almost as long as his right now. I feel like there's another one. Who was the other one? Okay, I gotta go. Comment who the other one was in the chat or in the comment section, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Highlight videos will be rolling out in a few hours, so stay up to date for that. Anthony Green. I don't know who that is, but fuck it. Anthony Green. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah.